Hello friends, I am Nicole with Caleb's Mom Shop and welcome back for another fun holiday tutorial. I'm going to be working on a swag wreath. I'm really into the swag designs right now, so I'm just going to keep going, running with it. And this is going to be a smaller, just very traditional. I'm also doing a lot of traditional designs, the reds, the greens, just the ivy. And this is my sign for inspiration. Usually when I start with a design, if I'm using a sign, that's what I start with. And then from there, I pick my ribbons, my greenery. And so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to be working on a 24-inch swag base. I've already fluffed it up a bit because when you order them, they come pretty, condensed in the box. So you have to really fluff it up and give it some life. So I went ahead and did that. And I also have cut my mesh. So I'm just using two different kinds. I'm using this red and white and this green, solid green. I've cut up 8 pieces each of these because it is a smaller swag. So I'm hoping 16 pieces. I'm going to make it work with 16 pieces. And I'm using 10-inch mesh and each piece is 21 inches long, give or take. So let's start off with that, all right? And as I'm going along, if you have any questions, please leave a comment or leave the questions in the comments. Like the video, I'd appreciate it. Drop a comment. And yeah, let's go. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. So let's lift you guys up. Oh, just okay. So again, and eventually these are the ribbons I'm going to use, but that's for a later time. Because this will be probably a 2-part series, because that's how it's looking. So this swag, I believe I got from Jam Designs. I will link all of the tools and supplies in the description, so check that out along with other fun information if you want to check out the description. So I'm just going to start with the left side and right side and just alternate as I go. And let's see. All right, so you're going to take your mesh and you're just going to roll it in a few times and then crinkle it in the middle like that, and then you're going to flip it over, and that's how you're going to stuff it in. So I'm going to go all the way to the top and find 2 needles. And at the top of your swags, they'll be longer, so it will be easier to work with. And you just, there you go. So that's one piece. And then you're gonna go to the right side and do the same thing. You're again gonna roll in and crinkle it up, flip it over, and then on the opposite side of the first roll. Just move it around. So there you go. You have 2 pieces. And then I'm going to go below, since I finished that green, I'm going to go below with the red and white and just alternate with the 2 mesh, 2 different colors. And I mean, you can use 2, 3, 4, however many different mesh rolls you want to use, go for it. So again, just roll it in and crinkle and then flip it. You'll find 2 more needles below it. And you can space them out a bit. You can leave a few needles in between. You can do them directly next. Basically, this mesh is going to give you some volume in your wreath base. That's why I do it. So there you go. And just keep on working. And then the green is going to go across. And then turn it around. You want to get them as close to the base as possible, really stick it in there. See? And then the red and white will go underneath that green piece. And again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I've been pretty good at getting those answered, or if there's something you guys want to see me do, a design, I am all up for ideas. There you go. Sorry. I'm still learning the camera view. I'm not a cinematographer or... So, if you guys can't see something, say, hey, yo, can't see anything. And I'll do my best. Some more red. And as you get down to the base, you're not going to need to, because, you know, as with the teardrop swag, hence the teardrop, it's going to go further down and then like down. So you're not going to need as much mesh at the bottom. And I like to just do this and then fill any holes that I see after I get like this base right here. And you don't have to cover every piece of it. All right. And because there's two, they might overlap. They might be across from each other, the same color mesh, and don't worry about that. Because again, once you get your ribbons and all your greenery and all your fun pieces, you're not going to be able to tell, like, oh, that was out of place, or she used too much red or too much green. Nope. This is, again, just to fill it up and give it some volume. And again, you don't have to stuff it with mesh if you don't want to. You can just go ahead and start adding your signs. Perfectly fine with that. But again, I did this once and I fell in love with this technique. So and after I do this, I'll show you a little trick, because again, it's very important that you have that teardrop look. So yeah, so this is so I'm going to start just doing one at a time. And I'll show you what I do at the bottom. So you're gonna roll it. Okay, like you would. And you're gonna place it at the bottom, you know. But what you can do, and again, the bottom is gonna be these needles are super small, so you really gotta, and then just twist it so that it goes like towards the end. See? And it gives it like, so you just twist it. this will be the last piece at the bottom. Again, you're gonna and then, ready, you're just gonna twist it this way so that it goes long ways and it gives you a little more length on your swag. All right, now I'm gonna put it up on the board and I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna put it up on my, and I don't like these. Let me do one more thing. So I don't like the back of these swags with this metal hanger. It just, it's hard to work with. So what I like to do is I like to get this, it's like wire wrapped with like, I don't know, some sort of yarn, or I don't know. It's in my Amazon shop. I'll attach this link. I like to add it to this to give it a little nice hanger. And that way when I'm working on it, it doesn't fall off my easel. That was happening a lot. So I'm like, ugh. So now you have like a nice little hanger. So I'm gonna do that. That's on there. Okay. So now, okay. So there, it's kind of misshaped. See, it's kind of all like, eh. So you want to move the mesh around to get that teardrop. So now I'm going to take, make sure I'm not in your way. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put 2 more pieces on either side. That way it's going to give it that full body. And I like to do that when it's standing upright because I can really see. Because that's the most important, is for me to get that teardrop. So you're going to just find 2 more pieces, or you can even attach them to other ones that are already being used, because again, these needles up on top are really, so see, it adds a little more to that side. See? And I'm going to do it to the other side, because again, that's the most, for me, I really want it to have that teardrop look. So, and of course I have no more green, so I'm just going to cut some more pieces of red mesh, red and white, and we're going to make it work. See, out there. Then I just need to take a step back and see. There we go. So you can see, hopefully, right? You can see how it goes, and then it goes in. And of course, it'll be fuller as the wreath takes shape with all, you know, your greenery, whatever you decide to use. Now I'm going to go ahead and attach the sign. And again, this is going to be, it's a metal sign. So I do not need any glue. Well, I'm not using any glue because there's already holes in it, which is lovely. When you're ordering your signs online, through Etsy, wherever, sometimes there is a request. You can have them punch the holes in the sign, either on top or on the sides. I always request that, but if that's not an option, you can do it yourself as well. And I use, this metal hole puncher, which is lovely. I mean, it goes right through the metal. Again, I will link this to my, the link to my Amazon shop. And it's a hole puncher for metal, and it's a great tool, so. All right, and I attach my signs. I do not glue them. I like to make sure that they are there on there. So with this metal sign, because it is a little heavier, I'm going to take a total of 4 pipe cleaners. I'll take 2 of them to make one long. Do that with these 2 as well, and I'm going to attach it on the top and the bottom. And if you've watched any of my videos, or if you've seen my Etsy shop with all my designs, I do things, you know, I'm kind of predictable, I guess you can say. So this is going to be the same. So I'm going to attach I'm just slipping these through. However you need to get your sign to, I'm just going to twist that around. All right. And I'm going to attach it. I don't like to do it set directly in the middle. I like to do it towards the top if I'm having a sign. And so for this one, I think it's just going to go like right there. See? All right. So I know somebody recommended using some sort of knitting needle or something. I have not done that. I've not purchased it. So let's see if this will be one. Ooh. No way. And with all your signs, you don't want to pull them so tight that they're like in, because look, it's like a pant. You want it to just sit. You want it to sit nice, nicely on. Oh. I'm just going to do, and until I finalize it, I'm not going to, until I realize if I like it or not, I'm not going to tighten it. So I'm gonna wake him up in a bit.
I'm gonna take it right out right there.
Okay. Okay. And I think I'm gonna like it. So again, not too tight. And we will see. There we go. I love it. There we go. There's the sign. All right. And then, since I've got you and Caleb is still napping, he needs to wake up in like 15-20 minutes, I'm going to try to get this bow in. Again, I wanted to do something very, just very elegant and classy. And so the sign, and just inspired me just to use these, again, 3 red, white, and green ribbons. This I think goes really well with the border, and then obviously with the green, and then just, you know, I wanted just a solid green, and then the white at the center I think would be really pretty. So let's go ahead and do that while we can. All right, I need my bow maker. Okay, so I am going to do And I like this ribbon because it has that red underneath it, but you can see through, so never mind, disregard. All right. So I'm going to do about a 7-inch tail, okay? I'm going to do 2 6-inch loops. 1. This is really good quality ribbon. It's thick. I like it. I think I got it from Craft Outlet. Again, I will link all this. So 6. Okay. Another 7-inch bow, and this is going to be 5 inches, 2 5-inch loops. And then this solid white ribbon to finalize it. 2 4-inch loops. And then with all my bows, you're going to need a zip tie. He's waking up. So just zip tie it, slip the floral wire in it, and then give it a good tug, because again, this is just a simple, just a little, I love the traditional look. That's my go-to, I think, this season. Can't go wrong with it. And now, so this is our bow, and again, I will I don't know why, there we go. Lately, my loops have not been even in the middle. Ugh, it's annoying. Okay. I'm just going to, again, put it to the upper left hand of the sign. I like to grab a little wiggle room. There we go. And don't worry about your mesh getting all meshy. Oh, I cracked myself up. There he is. All right. And again, you don't want to bring it too tight in. All right. And then I'm going to move it to the left a little. And eventually this this waterfall at once, and we will come back to finish it. Because he's up. All right, stay tuned. All right. All right, friends, I'm back. All right, so we put the bow on. And I kind of want it a little more to the left. I'm just going to fluff up the loops a little. Okay, so we waterfalled this a little, and I like it just to overlap, like to go over the sign a little. I don't want to cover anything up. Then I'm going to cut some of these ribbon, because I do want them to come off the wreath a little. I'm going to ducktail these. I don't want to be in your way, right? Okay. There's one. And then this little one, I'm just going to cut diagonally. Ouch. And you can, there you go. All right, and now I want to make another bow. I want to put another bow at the bottom. But it's going to be just the exact same bow, just a little smaller version. All right, so this is going to be about a 5-inch tail. Okay. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. There we go. All right. So yes, sorry, Caleb woke up. We snuggled for a little bit, and now Daddy's got him, and I'm gonna finish this. All right, this is gonna be about, let's see, do like 4 inches, 4.5, 2 4.5-inch loops. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead with the green. And this is going to be 3 inches, 2 3-inch loops. And then with this white one, I'm going to just do one little loop at the center, about 2.5 inches, just one little loop at the center. I like to do it a little different. And again, you're going to need a zip tie. Okay, and again, before you get it too tight, you want to put that right through. Move your tails how you like them. See, just very simple, just simple, pretty bow. I'm going to put this a little, I want them diagonal, so a little bit to the right. Again, you don't want to squish it too much in there because I want to do with that ribbon. First, I'm gonna, for this, I just want to see how it looks. So once I get the bow ducktailed how I like it, it'll give me a little idea on as far as how I want the ribbon or the tails to flow. Let's see. Yeah, I do. I'm going to tuck it in. You see me, guys? Okay. And again, with all my designs, I go in there with an idea, and sometimes it's executed exactly how I envisioned it, and then 95% of the time I completely change it. It's just, and that way some of this ribbon will come down like that. So there we go. Now we have this beautiful ribbon flowing throughout the wreath, and I'm going to just ducktail these. And to be honest, if you just don't want to do any greenery, this would actually be a pretty design. If you just want the mesh, because the mesh is beautiful. And you just want a ribbon and sign thing, if you guys are doing this for yourself, this would look really pretty. I'm going to add a bunch of stuff. But honestly, this would be just like, you know, a very simple yet beautiful design. I am going to add more ribbon. This is, and I'm just going to add just these two pieces, these two. So this is a fun trick. I've done this in quite a few of my wreaths. I'm just going to stack the 1.5, and what is this, like a 7/8 inch ribbon. I'm going to just stack it on top of each other like this. And I'm going to take a floral pick and wrap the ribbon around. And then there's this little like metal tie that you can wrap it around the ribbon so it's not going anywhere. All right. So you just do that, and then I'm going to go in with some floral tape. Find it. There you go. And you're just going to wrap the floral tape around that wire so it's not going anywhere. And then you'll have this pick. It's like you made your own ribbon pick. Okay. Like this. See? There you go. And I'm going to put it right in there and up in that bow. I'm going to put some glue on it. My glue pot's not complete, but we're going to make it work. All right. And then, so I have some glue and I'm going to put it right up there. So it's like as if you have more tails to your bow. And there you go. And there we go. We have a start to a beautiful swag wreath. There you go. We did a bow. we attached, you know, we stuffed the base with mesh, we attached the sign, and then we made this beautiful bow, 2 bows, and we waterfalled those ribbons. Hopefully don't fall. All right, my friends, there we have it. One more time. This is the first video. All right, in part 2, we will go ahead and we will stuff this beautiful swag with all of the winter greenery and some other extra elements. So I hope you come back for part 2. And yeah. Again, that's gonna fall over. I am Nicole with Caleb's Mom Shop. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, drop a comment, like, subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for joining me, taking some time out of your day to spend it with me as I do something that I love so much, creating beautiful wreaths. If you want to check out my Etsy shop, you can do so, calebsmomshop.etsy.com, with all of my current products that I currently have available. Also, I have an email list if you're interested. It's fun. It's just a good community. You know, I love sharing some of my personal journey, as long as some tips and tricks that I have learned along the way. So you can check that out. The link is in the description to this video. And again, I am Nicole with Caleb's Mom Shop, and we will chit chat later. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.